Hi everyone, I welcome you all in the very important discussion on the topic The Story of My Life given by Helen Keller. It is primarily prescribed for the students of 10 plus 2 standard. So let us begin our discussion on Helen Keller's The Story of My Life. Before proceeding further, dear students, try to answer the following questions based on your previous knowledge about the topic. Question 1. What do we call the persons whose one or more body parts do not work well? Try to guess the answer. Yes, it's option C, handicapped. Second one, which previous chapter of your syllabus did pose the issue of physically challenged persons? Go back into the reflections of your chapters that you have done in the months of April and May. Is it School for Sympathy? Yes, Miss Beam's School for Sympathy, specially made for the children with special needs. Third one, handicapped children are weak and should be taught separately. Is it true or false? No, it's false. Handicapped children are not weak. They can be a real great and valuable asset for the society. There are innumerable instances of the persons with physically deprived body parts, but they did a great job. Alexander Pope, who was jeopardized, crippled body. John Milton, who was blind. In India, there are great persons. Nabab Pataudi, a great Indian cricketer, having blind with one eye, and so on. My fourth question is, which language did the blind people learn? Is it coding, signs, or braille? No, it is not coding nor signs, it is braille language. So this was the questions based on your previous knowledge. Let us proceed for our real discussion of the chapter The Story of My Life. Let us learn more about the author. Helen Keller was born on June 27, 1880 and died on June 1, 1968. She was an American author, political activist, and lecturer. She was the first deaf-blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Really great. The story of Keller and her teacher Anne Sullivan was made famous by Keller's autobiography, The Story of My Life, and its adaptations for film and stage, The Miracle Worker. Her birthplace in West Tuscumbia, Alabama, is now a museum and sponsors an annual Helen Keller Day. She won innumerable prizes later on. You all students can explore her life with the use of Google, with the help of Google and other internet mediums. Dear students, these are the hints given to you all. You are going to make a mind map on Helen Keller. Her autobiography, born in 1880 USA, became blind and deaf at the age of 19 months. She was hardly 2 years old when she was blind and deaf. Lived in an asylum. Asylum is a place where orphan students and children live. She was a determined person. She had a great gift of communication. Used the tense past indefinite to describe the character of Helen Keller. Learned Braille and lip reading. Anne Sullivan, her teacher, last her autobiography that we are discussing. This is a short introduction. Helen Keller became blind and deaf through fever at the age of 19 months. She was born in 1880. In those days, people often did not care for the blind and the deaf. They used to be sent to the poorhouse or an asylum. But Helen Keller was a determined person. She went on to live a fuller life. Fuller life means a life of no bounds, a life of adventure and great efforts. Although she was blind and deaf, Helen Keller had a great gift for communication. It is an art. Communication is an art. How you can express your ideas to the other persons. The more you are able to do it, the better aura of the friends and the social circle you will have. She learned. Yes, this is learned. This is British English. When we say learned, that is called American English. There are innumerable differences and use of language English in American and British English. That is the separate topic we can explore in the later chapters. She learned to read and write Braille. Braille is a language that is touch language. The children and persons who are blind learn through touch language, that is called Braille. They are given some kind of coded surfaces and they touch that dots and learn different kind of words. She began to read lips by feeling the shapes and vibrations formed by people's mouths as they spoke. The forms of lip reading is very difficult. You also can try a game. Two of the students can play a game of lip reading. What you have to do is that one student will make other student guess what she said in the whispering way. One student will stand in front of the other student. The first student will speak a word with a muted voice. The other student will try to guess what she has said, with the movement of her lips. So here on, this game will continue and it will be very, very interesting. You can try in the classroom with your friends. For example, you can try to guess your mother. You want to have some kind of food, and you can speak with muted words, muted voice, and she will have to guess what you want to eat. Is it chapati or kheer or samosa or Maggie? Anything. Let us proceed. This form of lip reading is very difficult. Many people cannot do it successfully. Anne Sullivan came to Helen's house in March 1887. Her teacher, Anne Sullivan. She immediately began to teach Helen to communicate by spelling into her hand. At the age of 22nd, Helen Keller published her life story, The Story of My Life, with the help of Sullivan and Sullivan's husband John Massey. It tells the story of her life up to the age of 21 and was written during her time in college. This is a complete summary given to you all. You can read this summary by pausing the video. It will tell you more about the author Helen Keller and her struggle throughout the life, and how did she discover her worth and was successful to live a fuller life, a life of adventure and honor. So let us proceed. For the difficult words that I have selected, expectant, full of life. Honeysuckle, a climbing plant with yellow and white flowers. Grope, 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 to find something by feel of hands. You can make a sentence on grope. Helen Keller used to grope things and words. Harbor, port, or open sea coast. Here spellings are not good. You have to make the correction. Coast, C O A S T, coast, sea coast. Sentiments, feelings, reveal, to show. She revealed the truth to me. Hop means jump. Helen hopped on the bed. Crib, a small bed for kids. Braille, a system of touch reading for the blind persons. Lip reading, an activity by which someone tries to get by the movements of the speaker's lips to know the word or sentence. It is especially for the dumb people. So let us proceed for the final section. The question answers of the chapter Story of My Life. These are short question answers 1 to 10. You can pause the video and write these question answers on your fair notebooks. What was the name of her teacher? It was Anne Sullivan, Anne Mansfield Sullivan. So on. So next, these are the long questions and answers. You can stop the video and write these questions too. First is the paragraph on the character of Helen Keller. So the homework, kindly note it down. Compose a short paragraph on Helen Keller with the help of the given mind map. So you are going to write a short paragraph with the help of the hints that was given earlier in the mind map and send it to me. Second one, write 5 words of your choice using Braille with mapping. Do you understand? You can get help of YouTube and Google, and you have to write 5 words with the help of Braille. It is not necessary if you could not, and it's okay. Last one is note down the questions and answers in your notebooks. Thank you. Have a great day. I would like to meet you again in next chapter of your syllabus. I am very grateful for the Department of School Education, Punjab. Thank you. Have a nice day.